Welcome back. Like Kayode said before the break, we're still talking technology, and we're moving now to China. Well, in our minds, that is. We're going to be talking about Huawei technologies. I hope I pronounced that
very
correctly.
much correct.
Thank you. Huawei. Well, in my country, a lot of people say Huawei, Huawei, but it's Huawei.
Huawei.
Good. Huawei Technologies is a Chinese multinational networking and telecommunications equipment and services company headquartered in Shenzhen, Guangdong. It is the largest telecoms equipment maker in the world, having overtaken Ericsson in 2012. Well, that is very useful information. And on that note, I'd like to welcome the country marketing manager, Mr. Olaonekbeku Okunowo.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you very much for coming on Sunrise.
Thank you.
Well, your company is now the biggest telecoms equipment maker in the world.
You're correct.
That is surprising statistic, really,
Yeah.
because if you ask any Nigerian, they'll give you any name but Huawei.
Yeah.
So what is responsible for that huge rise?
Now, first I need to say that many Nigerians know about operators, not the equipment owner. But the operators are actually on the platform of the manufacturer, which Huawei is. And Huawei is a company that was created in 1987, and today it has done greatly. And Huawei has 4 pillars. That is the vision of Huawei. 1 is advanced innovation. 2 is about quality product. 3 is about affordability. And 4 is about consumers. So in everything we do, it's about how best can we make people's life better? How best can you make your desires actualize by making the impossible possible? And our payoff for the consumer business is make it possible. And Huawei, with these 4 points I mentioned, had made it over the years, and is what's keeping us. Because all we do is consumers must be satisfied.
Huawei is still relatively new in Nigeria, wouldn't you say?
Well, if you say in consumer, like B2C, but in B2B, it's a big name. For all telecoms in Nigeria, they all operate on Huawei's platform. The MTN, the Etisalat, all of them operate on Huawei's platform currently. And
How
everyone...
so? How so?
Also, it's because we provide the equipment, the platform. They operate on our platform.
They use your technology.
Yes.
Ah.
To power everything. So
Okay.
for a consumer, you know about the operator. For the operator, they know about the platform. And that is where we come here. But we've been doing B2B.
So your
for so long.
B2B in Nigeria, where would you position yourself? Number 1 in the industry, telecoms especially, or would you say number 2, number 3?
We're the market leader in Nigeria today.
The market leader in Nigeria today
Yes,
in
when it comes to
B2B. But
B2B.
B2C now.
From B2C, which is about the smartphone, we will say we are relatively new.
Okay.
But of course, we are giving the best.
So what are you bringing to the market that is completely unique, that is robust, that nobody has seen before? What is it you're bringing now?
Now, from the consumer business perspective, we are coming with the Ascend Mate 7.
Say that again?
Ascend Mate 7 smartphone. It's a 6-inch, just the phone. It's a 6-inch screen, and is the first, is the best among all the smartphones that use single touchscreen opening, and the fastest.
Okay.
Within split seconds, you can actually open the phone. You know, there is a research that says you type the password to your phone about 150 times in a day.
Okay, that's possible. I know how many times, because every time I switch up, my phone goes,
You must put your password
I must
in.
put the password in.
And you waste a lot of time. What if you're in an emergency? You need to be doing that. But what we've come to, because the consumer, this is what they want. consumer want easy accessibility. So we come with a phone that has a wide screen and has a touch screen with your finger. You can actually open it. If you can see this, it's closed, it's passworded.
Okay.
But within split seconds, it's open.
So,
Okay, so
I can press the back of it till tomorrow. It won't recognize my finger.
No,
It's
it
not going
won't,
to open.
because one thing is, it's very safe. With your password, you can actually do 4 or 5 other functions. You can make online payment. You can launch internet. You can launch your best apps. And you can secure it, and you can send email. And it does all that. And one thing it doesn't recognize the pattern.
It doesn't, or it does?
It doesn't recognize, it doesn't work with pattern of your hand, but it actually recognizes the character of your finger. So your phone is you, just like a biometrics. Your
Okay.
phone is you, so, and you can also proxy it. You can say your daughter can actually have a finger here, register. So when we're not around, just like a computer, you give someone else to put his own password, and the
Okay.
person can actually access some, not all.
So it means that your child or family, whoever it is you want to have access to that phone, you can
Can.
also give them the access by having their fingerprint
proxy.
on it, a proxy.
And another thing it comes with is it has a 4100 power battery, which means if you're an heavy user of phone, it takes about 2 days without charging. If
That's
you're
your
not,
interest, Kayode.
The battery
Yeah.
takes
2
Last
days
2
without,
days.
if you're an heavy user of a smartphone.
Kayode is permanently on the
If
phone.
you are a medium user, it takes 3 days.